Yellowstone and its multitude of spin-off shows have been dominating cable ratings and streaming services over the past 5 years, and it is clear to see why. The fantastic writing and captivating acting make it an impossible show to stop watching, and it seems like we may be getting yet another brilliant talented actress to join the ranks of the Western drama. So stick around to find out who it is. First up, who is joining the ranks of Yellowstone, and which show will they be joining? I'm sure everyone who clicked on this video is a die-hard fan of the show, and as much as I'd like to drag you along and keep the name of the actress joining the show a secret for as long as I can, I'll be nice just this once. Allegedly, legendary actress Kristen Bell will be making her way to Yellowstone, or one of its spin-off shows. So let's take a look at all we know so far. It appears that if, and yes I said if, Kristen Bell was to be joining one of the show's cast, it would definitely be for the main show, and not for any other spin-off shows. Now to be fair, they could be having Kristen joining the universe in Yellowstone, and then have her character move on to the spin-off shows like 6666, which is actually the only joinable spin-off of the main show that wouldn't require a time machine for Kristen Bell's character. But even if that's the case, it will still be a huge boost to the cast in terms of name recognition and clout. Most of the actors on the show, aside from a select few, are relatively unknown to most fans of TV and film, so it might be a good thing for the franchise to add an actress with more weight to her name. Not that the show struggles in terms of performances or the need to attract an even bigger audience, but name recognition never hurts. Moreover, Kristen Bell has been one of the more liked actresses in recent years thanks to her performances in The Good Place, Frozen, and the In the House Across the Street from The Woman in the Window. All three of these works are amazing, and I would recommend that if you have time, you go out and give this a watch if you haven't yet, but maybe stay for the remainder of this video, okay? But all three of those works are geared towards an audience that is not typically associated with Yellowstone, which of course is the females 14 to 35 range. So Bell's addition to the cast might secure a few more viewers from that demographic for Yellowstone to count towards their ratings for 2022. So how do we know that she's joining the show? Here's the part that might make you want to throw your laptop, phone, or entire PC out the window, because here is where I break the bad news to you. We don't actually know for sure if she's joining the cast or if Bell, her husband Dax Shepard, and actor Luke Grimes are all in an elaborate ruse to try and get fans hyped about a fake casting, which at this point might be the case, but let me elaborate before you throw away an expensive piece of technology over a YouTube video. Kristen Bell hit us all with a post on her Instagram that showed Bell snuggling up to Luke Grimes, who of course plays Casey Dutton on Yellowstone. Now, if the picture alone wasn't enough to convince you that this may have been their weird way of announcing her arrival on the show, let me read you the caption. It goes, "Sister wives? Nah, let's go with brother husbands. At Luke Grimes, welcome to the family, and at Dax Shepard, as usual. Thank you for being so supportive." She then caps this section off by saying, "We're all Duttons now." Now, that should have been enough for you all to at least suspect that something is going on, right? I mean, who would post something so specific if they do not actually have a role or part to play in the show? It just doesn't make any sense. Now, the final nail in the coffin that truly cements the fact that Bell is coming onto the show is the comment section. While it was mostly full of people posting shocked emojis and people asking if this was true or just a prank, there was a comment there that really stuck out to a great number of Bell's followers and fans of the show. It was from a little account called @Yellowstone. You know, the official Instagram account for the hit TV show Yellowstone? Yes, that very same one. And they said, "Welcome to Yellowstone," with the cowboy emoji, which did absolutely nothing in terms of clarifying the message. So now fans were left with a whole bunch of clues that have been left for them on Bell's Instagram, with most of them directly pointing to the obvious conclusion that Kristen Bell has joined the cast of Yellowstone Season 5. While no official announcement has been made in terms of Bell actually joining the shows, they also have yet to announce any casting changes for the 5th season. That is mostly due to the fact that they do not want to spoil too much or allow fans to speculate and create false hype for the 5th season, which is unfortunately the world we live in now thanks to Andrew Garfield and Spider-Man No Way Home. So now we are left to wait until the show makes an official announcement that she has joined the show, or officially shoots this rumor down. If the rumors are true, who would Bell be playing? Kristen Bell announced that she was joining the cast of one of the most successful shows in TV history, so obviously the fans of the show are going to speculate until the show gives us the actual answer. As of right now, we're even speculating if she's actually in the show, and honestly, I believe her. I think she really is in the show, and that she announced it this way in order to generate hype for the show that is aimed at the demographic that most typically watches and enjoys projects that Kristen Bell does, which I mentioned earlier was women 14 to 35. Moreover, I think that announcing it this way almost makes it seem fake, which might throw fans off a bit before the season starts, which is something that doesn't really happen much these days anymore. So I at least appreciate the effort on their part, but in her possible fake post about joining the show, she did say a very specific line that either makes this post a for sure farce or it means it's definitely real, because she added in a detail that was a bit too specific. She said, "We're all Duttons now." That means that if she joins the show, that she would also be a Dutton. So which Dutton could she possibly be? And where was she for the first 4 seasons? Is she a long-lost child of John Dutton, and is she trying to get what she believes she is owed? Is she a cousin of Casey Dutton? The possibilities are truly endless. As if she is a Dutton, that would mean that a potentially huge storyline is about to unfold, as the show now has to explain a great number of things about Bell's Bell's character. Like, how is she related to the Duttons, and why she hasn't been around all this time? And of course, how the answer to both of these questions ties into the current storyline. It certainly wouldn't be an easy challenge, but obviously, if this rumor is true, then Taylor Sheridan must be up to the task. But honestly, he has proven to us that there is no writing task that he cannot complete. I'm convinced he could find a way to explain how Darth Vader is related to John Dutton, and I would eat it all up like the stupid idiot I am. Unfortunately, we will have to wait for quite some time before the next season comes out, and we get to see if Kristen Bell really is on the show, or if this entire thing was just a prank. Also, one thing we may have overlooked is she never said how long she was going to be on the show for. She could just be there for a 1 or 2 episode cameo, and she may not even have a huge impact on the storyline or the show as a whole, and once again, maybe using it as a tool to lure another demographic into watching the show. But like I said earlier, we'll just have to wait and see. In the meantime, you can catch up on the first 4 seasons of Yellowstone on Peacock or Amazon Prime, and you can even watch the first season of the first Yellowstone spin-off show, Prequel 1883, on Paramount+. That's all we have for you guys today on the channel. Thank you all so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video, and we will see you all in the next one.